My own personal opinion is that dribbling and beating an opponent can be one of the most challenging things in the game of football. In the attacking third of the pitch, players should be confident taking on their opponent, even though it's so challenging. They should develop the ability to create space and opportunities in tight areas and 1v1 situations. Any attacking player, whether they play attacking midfield, as a winger or striker, needs to have the ability to be confident in these situations. So here's 3 steps to help you become better when you're faced with an opponent trying to dispossess you. It's a skill that excites fans and gets them on their feet. But many times you can hear of coaches or pundits referring to someone doing too much or taking too much time on the ball, which can make it seem like dribbling is a bad thing, where players overplay and lose the ball when they could actually pass it on to somebody else. But at the right times, it brings excitement and opportunities, and attacking players know that they can use this to their advantage. And a good dribbler has good awareness. They know that dribbling draws pressure and brings extra defensive work toward them, potentially attracting an extra defender to provide cover and help, but this also creates opportunities to pass elsewhere, if it's done at the right time. But the problem some wingers is they don't realise this, and that they slow the game down too much, which draws pressure, allowing the defensive team to cover the space in behind and then slow the game down and make their play predictable. So awareness is key. And it's one of the reasons why Marcus Rashford has struggled this season. Slowing down and pausing hints to why Rashford has been tackled so frequently this season and his take-on percentage is low, which leads us perfectly to tip 1 and one of the best steps for you to become a better player taking on an opponent. And that is to be direct on the ball. When you receive it, drive directly at the fullback and opportunities will come forwards. To be direct, you need to keep the ball close to feet. Touches too large encourage the defender to step in and take the ball away from you. So what you want to make sure is that you keep the ball close to your feet and you drive directly at the defender. So you look to go straight towards their body, which gives you the opportunity to keep your options open. You then have the chance to go to the right side of the defender or the left side of the defender when you change direction. You drive directly at the defender, but you cannot just keep running straight. You have to change direction, and body movement is key. As you approach the defender directly, you have to do something that will confuse them, that makes the defender lose balance. Some players may have searing pace, knocking the ball past the defender and just run away from them, but in reality, this is very rare. You need to be able to use your shoulders and feet to create space and opportunity. If you drop the shoulder one way and step wide of the ball, it can cause the defender to follow your movement without actually paying attention to what you're doing with the ball. And that can leave them unbalanced and leaning too much to one side. When this happens, you then have the opportunity to get past them. It may take multiple opportunities or multiple steps, but dribbling directly at the defender can cause them to doubt whether you'll go right or left. Then, drop your shoulder and change direction can add to the defender's indecision. So you need to do all of this, but there's one vital step to finish off. And this vital step can help you get past them and get away. So you've driven at the defender, you've dropped your shoulder and changed your direction, but to get away from them, you need to change pace. And this is something that sometimes can be overlooked. The aim is to create separation between yourself and the defender, so they can't get back and win the ball off you. When you've done that, you need to get away from the defender efficiently. If you stay at the same pace, it's likely the defender will catch up and make the challenge on you. If you're direct and draw the defender into you, you will realise there's space behind them. Use your feet and shoulders to get them off balance so the door almost opens up for you. And then when you look to get dribble past the defender and get away from them, it's incredibly important that you change pace. Burst away with acceleration.